you guys played a great team and you played them toe-to-toe for 60 minutes, but it's got to be tough to digest, especially the way the game kind of unfolded with that goal late in the second, kind of turning the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. I thought it was, it was a hard-fought battle. I really liked our game. I thought, particularly in the second period, I thought we controlled the play and didn't give much up. But, it's the little details of things. It's the end of a long shift. When you get to that area of the ice, those are must-make plays that got to go in. And then we came out in the third. I thought we still, played well enough to win, and then obviously they get a bounce on the power play. So, to me, that's really the lesson out of the game is it's just continuing to recognize key situations in games, decisions that need to be made at certain times, and you can see when you play good teams and you play a style of game that we played, it gives you a good chance to win the game, but it always comes down to details, puck management at certain times, and when you play good teams, that's the lesson out of that one.
On that play in particular, I mean, how frustrating. I mean, he's got the whole blue line to dump the puck, and I mean, it just felt ominous the second it didn't get in.
Yeah, it's for sure. I mean, you could see it coming up. It's at the end of a shift. Guys are tired, but those are the one, that's a critical area of the rink and critical time in the game. And, we just didn't execute at that time. And, it's unfortunate because that probably was the difference in the game. You could probably live with the power play goal. That's a bounce. It goes off Nason's face. It goes in. But you lose a one-goal game, and you gave them, you gifted them one goal. And I think when you're playing good teams and you're coming down the stretch and you're fighting to get in, it's lots of times those are things in the game where you got to execute at key times.
I need a little bit of solace that some of the other lines, namely that fourth line, really stepped up as the top line was obviously getting suffocated almost immediately when it did. So.
Yeah. I thought our top line, I thought we probably could have had a couple power play goals tonight. I thought our top line generated. I think they're difficult to check. The puck didn't go in for them tonight, but I didn't think it was from a lack of opportunities or offensive zone time and things like that. But, you got to have, depth scoring and guys be able to produce throughout your lineup. And it was nice to see those guys get on the board tonight. I thought they played a good game.
You tried Freddie at center tonight, and then I saw you kind of switch back and put Rossi up there. What do you think needs to happen for Freddie to really get going and bring to play up to his potential?
Well, I thought Freddie played a pretty good game tonight. I thought that in the third period we switched it a little bit just for a little bit of a different look on that. I thought Marco was playing well too. I thought there were a lot of guys that played well tonight. It's just I don't think you can really overreact to a line change in the game. A lot of times you're just feeling different combos, and then Marco went up with those guys. I thought they had a couple good shifts, but it wasn't. Sometimes it's not because of someone's play that you do that. Sometimes you're just seeing how different guys are going, and you look at a different look sometimes in the game. It's not major changes. It's just two guys, and that's what we did tonight.
Does it feel like Thursday is now like a season-defining game? Biggest
No.
game so far?
No, it's, we said we needed to get 15 points in this 10-game segment. We got 15. We got a new 10-game segment coming up. I think this year I think this time of year you got to be a little bit leery of getting into this is the biggest game of the year. It's an emotional time of the year. Every game matters, but I think it's it's not like we're at game 72 or 73 right now. I think it's important that every game, right? That we're going to play Nashville, that's a big game. We're going to play St. Louis, that's a big game. So we can have this same discussion after every game, but I think it's important that we're going into the next 10-game segment. We got to hit our goals, and if we do, we're going to continue to. I think the teams and that have the mentality that you're going to get ready for every game the right way, and you're going to play it. That a game like tonight, we easily could have won the game. But we didn't win it. So now we got to go into Nashville and we got to bring our best effort there. And then after the Nashville game, win or lose, we're going to say St. Louis the biggest game. They're all big. I think it's just steady on the rudder, making sure that we're taking care of our own business. And this is what down the stretch hockey is. You're playing meaningful games, and all of them count the same.